With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. That one complete. It's Tank down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Stroud working out of the gun. Got his man, Dell. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Third down, here's Foreman. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Guess who made the tackle? Yes, Reggie White. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Stroud. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's a toss left to Foster. Room here to run. 17 there, and a New Orleans first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. DeAndre Hopkins, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now the try here for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, Vic. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quick throw to Collins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. Man in motion left. That's Collins. Vick will look to throw on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Got a moot point there as they were able to connect.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
That's complete right around the 8. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 6-0 our score after 1. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And it's caught. Touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 8 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll look to throw. And that's caught for 2. And he is not going to find the end zone. He stopped up short, and this remains a 6-6 game. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go. He's got a man complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The tackle for loss goes to Bruce Smith.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance.
Touchdown! Arian Foster from 4 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit. found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he's got this down to the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing, Vick. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Steps away to his left. Vick into the slide, and he's got the first. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Third and short yardage, Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On first down, this is and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. Throwing now is Stroud. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Inside the 20. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open.
That's caught. Touchdown. Nico Collins from 6 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Stroud now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Hopkins. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end Reed. A first down throw coming for Vick. Dancing to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out...
Ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Now Foster on the toss. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Foster. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Stroud out of the gun here. Touchdown, Saints. Devin Singletary from 3 yards out. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage.
And remember...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Taken at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Stroud looks to throw on the first play.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Foreman. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing's pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown!
Takedown
from 17 yards out.
And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And they'll begin by running the option.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Vic to throw it.
On his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway from Houston. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The drive will start with Arian Foster. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Stroud's throw pulled in by Hopkins. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's now 3 straight plays of over 15 yards and 3 straight first downs.
Throwing again is Stroud.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect. They'll try to pick up another first down.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18.
Stroud to throw it. That'll be caught by Fuller. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Stroud.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, they were so close, that close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A first down carry for Foster. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Second down and 6 now. And Stroud now to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. His throw incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud sets up the play action. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
13-0 is the score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Here's Michael Vick. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Vernon Davis, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Texans nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Got a man. It's Harrison, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Okay, ready? Pick up the 2 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
They'll throw again. Here's Vick. That's going to be caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Vernon Davis with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Texans take 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Vic readies to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Vic. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And now they're in the hurry-up. It'll be Vic once more. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Michael Vick, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Texans, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now here is another interception.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And the Steelers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you on over to Orlando